Another day, another mystery Labour purge. Diane Abbott, the mother of the House, suspended again, because apparently, standing by your words is now a crime in Keir Starmer's Britain. Is this still a political party, or a personality cult with better lighting? The left is being hunted down one MP at a time, and we're supposed to believe it's all just coincidence? Please, watch the full video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay updated. Drop your take in the comments. Let's hold this circus accountable.
You appear to suggest, in the view of some of your critics anyway, that the kind of anti-Semitism that the Jewish community suffered, or travellers suffered, or Irish people suffered, was somehow different from the racism that you as a young black person had suffered. You were suspended and there was a great hoo-ha. Do you look back on that with regret?
No, not at all. Clearly, there must be a difference between racism, which is about colour, and other types of racism.
I don't think, of all the people watching this right now, I think less than 1% would think that she's wrong in what she's saying. She's saying there is racism towards Jewish people and towards travellers, people of traveller heritage, and there's racism towards people of, black or brown heritage, but they're not the same thing. And I think 99.9% of the public would agree with that. If there's I've got many Jewish friends, if you saw them walking down the street, you wouldn't know they were Jewish. Of course, if they make a job application, they might have a certain kind of name, then yes, they might be discriminated on the basis of that name. The point that Diane is making is that you can't see that at first pass like you can with a brown or black person. We all know this. I mean, this is Keir Starmer's Labour Party. The man is a panic attack in waiting. The slightest media scandal and they start having the pulse go up and they start, asking one another, what on earth do we do? Panic stations, get the PR people out. Look, it's calm down. You're trying to run the country. If this is the kind of thing that the Prime Minister and the party of government is focused on when they're trying to run the country, this country has so many problems and they're suspending an MP for saying something which 99.9% of the public agrees with. It's crazy.
Big news there. We're seeing Diane Abbott suspended administratively. She basically reignited this row from October 2023 when she said that if you're black, it's a different form of a racism experience than if you're Jewish or a traveller. She said this, didn't she? There must be a difference between racism, which is about colour, and other types of racism, because you can see a traveller or a Jewish person in the street, you don't know until you speak to them. But of course, if you see a black person, then you can see straight away they are black, and that's a different type of racism. It's reignited this battle in the party, and now she's been suspended tonight, losing her whip. That comes after 4 others lost their whips yesterday. Earlier, Sir Keir Starmer was asked about this, why is that he's now suspending MPs when he's got this huge majority in the House of Commons. And he said he's determined, he told reporters at this press conference with Mr. Merz from Germany, the Chancellor, I'm determined, he says, to change this country for the better. We have to deal with people who repeatedly break the whip.
Diane Abbott has been administratively suspended from the Labour Party pending an investigation. They say we cannot comment further whilst this investigation is ongoing. Go on then.
Why on earth would the Labour Party suspend her for that? After all, it's plainly true, right? It's plainly true. It is true that there is a lot of anti-Semitism in our country right now, and you know where a lot of it is coming from. Okay, it's coming from the members of the Islamist community over Gaza, right? But it is plainly true that if somebody is black or brown and walking and you have a hostility towards them, we're talking about minorities, you are going to see that. And have a thought process about that when you're not going to have it about somebody who's Irish or got a red head or potentially Jewish. You're going to see a colour is the first thing you see. And if you ask people of colour, that colour is important to them. And on the other side, there are horrible people who don't like that, right? So it is. So why are the Labour Party doing this? Are they doing it actually because it's plainly true? Are they doing it actually because they actually don't like her? Right? Is that the reason? Are they being racist? I just can't. For the life of me, I can't understand it. She said nothing there which I think would offend people generally. Now, if you're Jewish, right? It may be possible that you could be recognised walking down the street. I very much doubt it. If you are Caribbean or you come
you would be recognised. If you was wearing a skull cap, you'd be recognised as or identified
yeah,
as Jewish.
You might have a view, and there will be horrible people who have a view about that, right? Yes, that's true. But that is a minority. The massive majority is about whether you're black or brown, and it's much easier to work things out. I don't understand it. I think the Labour Party are all over the place on almost everything. I would say that there was a hatred towards Diane Abbott because of her politics.